Hey team, it's Taki. I'm in Brazil right now. It's kind of windy and the sun's going down, so there's a bunch of factors making this not the ideal time to share this video. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to share the video. So in this quick report, I want to give you an update on an experiment we ran last night, designed to help our clients get significantly better at a particular skill. Now, in our case, the skill was sales. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter what the skill was for you to be able to implement the same thing for you. Okay, so I'm just going to flip the camera around, show you a bit of a tour of Brazil. Hey, Carol, and then we'll get into it. Can you hear me okay, or is it super windy right now? All right, so let me tell you about this experiment as oh my girls are way over there hiding. Okay, it's good, okay, perfect. I'm just gonna sit back down and chill for a little bit over here in my little secluded spot. Okay, so here's the thing. Two pieces of backstory you need to know for this to make any sense at all. The first one is that we've got a really important goal this year, and the goal is to get 50 new people to $1 million a year for the first time ever. That's our goal. And for that to work, we've done some things different in the way we market. We've certainly done some things different in the way we sell. But frankly, the biggest change for us has been what can we do in the way we deliver our services and support and training to our clients, right? To help them smash this. And with that in mind, one of the things that I didn't want to do is teach content, teach theory, and leave people on their own to practice the stuff. If you think about one of the most foundational skills there is sales. You know, the ability to talk to somebody and have them say yes and want to buy your stuff. And so every month inside Black Belt we have a theme, and it rotates between attract, convert, deliver, and scale. February this month is a convert month, and frankly, there's almost no more important skill that you can learn as a coach than the ability to, than the skill of like talking to somebody about them and their stuff and connecting the dots between them and their stuff and you and your stuff, right? So this month, like I've taught the triage call and the strategy session and the pipeline before. We've got recorded content on that. And so this month, what I wanted to do was, or what we came up with was an experiment 137. And you should treat your business like a lab, and that gives you the freedom to try out new things. And frankly, treating your business like a lab takes the pressure off and makes the speed go up. We want both of those two things. So this experiment was this. Instead of running our training webinar on GoToWebinar, we would run it on Zoom, but not as a webinar, as a meeting, because on Zoom meetings, you can do a few things that you can't otherwise. And the main thing I wanted to test was being able to demo a little bit, and we invented 6 different ways to train a skill. One of those ways included splitting people up into groups of 3, a coach, a prospect, and an observer, and then rotating, just like you would in a workshop. But I'd never done it on a webinar before. And so we came up with 6 different ways to test out, to learn and practice this new skill. By the way, it's kind of dark, I apologize, but there we go. That's probably the kind of, maybe the best way. I don't know, something like that. So here's what we did. Way 1 was a demo where I would just kind of teach and demonstrate the skill and role play. Way 2 was I would have a role play where I was selling in this case, or coaching or whatever, a client. Way 3 was some feedback on what people just saw. Way 4 was 2 clients role playing on video in front of everybody else. Way 5, I'd be the client and there'd be I'd be the potential client and there'd be the coach. And way 6 is breakouts. And so here's what we ran all 6 of those variations over an almost 2-hour session. It was incredible. Obviously, all of the formats were great, but the clients loved being able to split into groups and work with each other on their stuff. And so it's something we're going to do a ton more of, these skill sessions in Black Belt. Listen, the light here is just rubbish right now. But I just wanted to share that. We're on a mission to, to be the best coaching business in the world, and that means testing out new stuff. And when we test things and they work, I'll share them. We test stuff and it doesn't work, I'll share that too. I just think this was a really, really useful test to run, proven successful. We're going to do a lot more sort of sessions. Have people do the practice, do the work in the webinar, so they're learning something and then go away and do it outside. My girls are way down here at the beach. Marcus says it's fantastic Friday, great connection between us as well. Yeah, dude, toe. Anyway, the light's super fadey. I left my phone back at the hotel room, and by the time I ran and got it, it was getting very, very dark. So I apologize for the darkness. But here's what I want to say. Here's what I would love you to do, is just get into the experiment mindset, on how to, if you just think about your business as basically having 3 core components, how we attract and get leads, how we convert them into clients, and then how we deliver our stuff to prospects. I'd love you to get loose about, don't take your job seriously, but take yourself lightly and experiment with new things. Cool? Anyway, hope that's helped. This is Taki Moore in the dark, out.